Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of the Drunken Ship Podcast. This is episode 61, and today we are at Queen City Anime Con, live on the spot. We're just going to talk about, see some cosplayers, hang about.
Wait, Bryan. Wait. Theme song!
Welcome to the 61st episode of Drunken Ship Podcast. Where are we, guys?
We're not in Texas, I can tell you that.
That's the most radio host shit that you've ever said. Not in Texas, I can tell you that.
I feel unhinged because I'm not wearing headphones.
Can you stop saying that?
No.
Unhinged. This is the third week you said unhinged.
That's a good word.
It's a good word. Bryan definitely put that.
It describes Annie actually put that
Annie,
onto
yeah.
it.
Well, it generally just like a whole group of you guys put the word unhinged into my head.
Yeah. Because we're all unhinged.
Isn't there a game called Unhinged? No?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I hope not.
No?
Because I need to make that game.
Daddy
needs to get paid.
You can find Drunken Ship Podcast on Spotify, Apple Music, Google Podcasts, all the podcast servers around the globe, so make sure you check that out every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern Time. So
yeah, pretty much everywhere you can find a streaming service, we're at.
If you can tell by the camera view, right? We're at an anime convention.
Hell yeah. Not in the studio today.
I don't know. Is there not everyone's in frame though, right? I think it's you can only
walking.
Okay.
You're seeing some shit.
That's the guy with the
Deku?
He takes sure he's like
that's literally what this podcast is about to be like. That's that guy from and that girl, yeah, and oh yeah, that show. That's literally what the show's gonna be, guys. We're live from Queen City Anime Con.
Yeah, Queen City Anime Con.
So we're based in Charlotte. We're doing pretty much a guerrilla style podcast right now.
Yeah, this is different.
Yeah, this is
I'm a little out of my element. I'm so used to like.
How you guys doing?
I'm so used to being like out in the studio.
Jordan, on your left.
Yeah.
Jordan, look.
Oh, what's up, buddy? Hey, how's it going? That's literally what this show's gonna be. We're gonna be stopping, talking to people.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's a co-worker.
This is the podcast.
What? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we're here.
That's
Everyone
not
is
the one that
dressed
got
up.
arrested, right?
Yeah.
Is that the one that got arrested?
Yeah.
Oh my God. You gonna cut that out?
No, absolutely. Probably gonna cut that.
Oh my God.
Crockett, you know when like a golden retriever gets too excited at a barbecue?
What's that?
You know when a golden retriever gets too excited at a barbecue?
Yeah.
That's exactly what you feel like right now.
Yeah, that's what. Dude, I am extremely stimulated because I like had to go and like bomb rush like 50 people. Like, hey, do you want to be on the show? You want to be on the show? That took a lot of work. Getting everybody onto to do the intro was like pretty. That was hard work. I don't think I'm a very like
social guy.
I don't think so. I am now, or maybe I'm just overstimulated.
I feel like for a group of people that's like very much not into the whole social thing, we made a weird choice setting up a podcast in the middle of a convention.
I know. I never thought about that. We were all in a circle. At least I was growing up.
I thought I was, but apparently no. I just get very. I think I'm social. I think I just get overstimulated.
Same here. You don't know what to do.
I'm like Super Saiyan 3 right now. Like in hyperness.
Super Saiyan 3.
I am Super Saiyan 3.
What have you guys been doing?
But we're gonna be talking about. Let's talk about some anime, dudes. We're at the Anime Con.
I've been out of touch with anime.
Dude, me too. I'm looking around all these cosplayers, and I genuinely recognize maybe like 20% of the people that are here. Like I don't know what the anime are. That's Princess Mononoke.
Is it? I think that was Link in Breath of the Wild.
You may be right.
Not Link.
Oh no.
Not Zelda.
Apologies to the audio listeners. You have no idea what we're talking about.
Yeah, this episode is not for you, but
this is
What'd you say?
If you guys come check out the podcast on YouTube.
Yeah, goddamn right.
I feel this feels so weird because we're not sitting at a table. I'm leaned over, hunched over. So it's gonna be I'm gonna be a little bit offbeat for this episode, but.
Hey, what's the last anime that you watched?
Digimon Adventure 2020, but I kind of dropped it.
Yeah?
It's a remake of it.
I feel like it would be up your alley.
Yeah, it is. It's not bad. I can't keep up with TV shows.
Yeah,
I'm that type of guy. I don't know. My attention span's short nowadays. Like, I watch a couple episodes and, like, stop for a day.
Yeah.
Then don't go back to it. What are you doing?
You're standing on a cable.
What else am I? Only manga I'm reading is Dragon Ball Super.
You're reading Dragon Ball Super?
Yeah.
How's that?
It's fun.
Is it better than the anime?
It's about the same quality.
Same quality? Yeah.
It's the same Dragon Ball.
That makes sense.
I just love Dragon Ball. Yeah, recently Ghost in the Shell stuff. That's it.
That's an interesting one because there hasn't been a Ghost in the Shell since like 2017.
No, there's a new one that came out. Did terrible. I didn't watch it though. Yeah.
The movie or the?
There's some CG on Netflix.
I think it's on Netflix. Yeah.
It is a Netflix original, and I don't think it did well.
Did it do well because it's bad or just didn't do well?
I think just bad overall.
Just bad overall. That sucks.
I remember being excited for it because it takes place at the standalone complex. It was like 2049. But yeah, I'd never been like inclined to watch it, even though I'm a fan of the show, the series. Okay. But I'd get to it one day.
You're one of the few people that I know that's actually a fan of Ghost in the Shell.
I love cyberpunk stuff.
Yeah. Cyberpunk stuff is great. I wish that there was more of it.
I started rewatching, sadly, a lot of cyberpunk stuff before 2077 came out. Yeah. And when it came out, kind of ruined it for me because it's like...
Now you're recovering?
You never watched Psychopaths, did you?
No, but I want to. That's the one with the government controlling you, right?
That's like where everyone's getting monitored. It's super dystopian because we're getting close to it. Everyone's getting monitored. And if your hue turns into a certain color, that means you're about to do a violent act. If it goes into like yellow, then you have to get mandatory like.
Oh, dude, shit, John, pan to that guy.
Holy shit!
Look at him.
Mandatory therapy, and if it goes into red, you get like executed.
That's awesome.
We got this awesome.
Dude, your armor is fantastic.
Thank
you want to talk to us about how you made it real quick?
They're like 2 minutes, dude.
Like 2 minutes. Yeah. Here, you want me to hold your hammer for you? No,
Tay
got it.
You got it.
Here you go. Turn it around. There we go. Perfect.
Yeah. What is it made out of?
So this one is actually a combination of many different forms of medium. I used Warbler 3D prints. Warbler 3D printing, foam craft, leatherworking, sewing. It's a little bit of everything.
Cool.
How long did that take you?
When did COVID first really break out?
That COVID armor, baby.
That's it. I got stuck at home, and when you work in education from home, you don't have as many hours, and so I had a little bit more free time, and that's what I just kept doing. And
dude,
little by little, just piece by piece, every now and then.
That's awesome.
You got a stat buff against COVID 34.
I'm sorry?
You got stat buffs against COVID 10, 20, 30, and 34.
So are you like an Instagram like cosplayer and anything?
Yeah. So it's cosplay and then _cam.
Cosplay
CAM. Yep.
Hey, so we do podcast. You get a gift card. You can find stuff on YouTube.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's a puff plus 20 right there.
Yeah.
So who's your character?
So it's a Knight of Stormwind. So in World of Warcraft, the guards protect all the Alliance territories, and my little brother loves World of Warcraft. It's how we stay connected. Now that he's moved away, he's gotten a little older. He moved to Chicago. I live in South Carolina, and so we keep connected through video games, and we occasionally get back on World of Warcraft. But he challenged me to make this. He's like, do it. I want a World of Warcraft cosplay. He goes, you've done Overwatch. He's like, you've done My Hero. He goes, I want a World of Warcraft one. And I was like, all right, that's fine. And I've always admired the guards and their armor. I think it's perfect as a knight. And so I was like, you know what? You told me what to do. I'm going to do that one. Let's do it.
Dude, I'm surprised. How long is this franchise? How long has it been?
World of Warcraft's been God knows how long.
God knows how long.
Like 25 years.
I remember
I think it's about as old as I am. Like maybe.
Wasn't it like Pandas or something coming up?
One of the expansions added the Mists of Pandaria.
That's the last time I remember saying something about it. Yeah.
No, right now I like World of Warcraft Classic, which is just the original base game by itself.
Oh, okay, really? Okay. That's awesome. Yeah.
Cool, man. Thank you so much.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having me, y'all.
Appreciate it.
Overlord. Hey, yeah, we get a shot of Overlord here too.
Yo, this is crazy. You guys are killing me with the cosplay.
Dude, really balling out here.
Yeah.
The armor and stuff.
Are you able to talk with that on?
Yeah, can you?
I am able to talk.
Oh, perfect.
Do it like the eyes like glow when you talk?
No, it's just regular heartbeat LEDs.
Shake your head like this.
Oh, it's built to do it automatically, so it just fades in and out.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long did this whole setup take you?
The staff took over 212 hours of 3D printing time.
Jesus.
I don't remember how long it took for my claws. Another 200 hours for my shoulder armor, probably 20 hours for the neck armor. The rings, 6 hours each.
They're nice too. Is that worth like 2 hours?
Probably.
Oh, you did the rings too as well?
Yeah.
Wow.
So like the whole thing is just made out of what's it made out of?
This ring right here is made out of resin. The rest are made out of regular hobby stuff. The rest of the cosplay is all plastic with 3D printed material.
Oh, okay, nice. Thank you. Well, we appreciate you taking a little bit of your time and stuff. I see that they've marked your scepter here to make sure that it's not an actual weapon. That's good to know, that you won't be sacrificing us. Oh, yeah.
You can find this on YouTube.
Let's see. Can I just put this in your armor right here? I think it went down your shirt.
I'm so sorry. Yeah, thank you guys so much. This is awesome. It's like, you're...
Yeah, what is your, do you have an IG handle?
My Instagram is Nauta. That's Naota 03.
No,
Thank
sir.
you. Thank you, man.
Thank you so much. John, sorry, we're putting you through the ringer with this tripod situation.
Yeah, shout out to Jonathan.
Yeah, I'm about to
for,
say that. Give a
really
shout out to
putting in the
Jonathan.
work here, dude.
Really appreciate it.
Giving him that good shoulder workout today. And he was picking up the tripod for that.
Dude, I want to see a Power Ranger today. I haven't seen one yet.
I want to
doubt
see
you'll
some
see
Kamen
one.
Riders, dude. We're talking about all like 2 weeks ago. We were talking about a bunch of Kamen Riders.
Yeah, Cameron.
So I want to see a bunch. I want to see a 01.
There's a
one you
YouTube
watched?
video in my history called "The History of Kamen Rider" that I cannot wait.
I just watched that the other day.
Cannot wait to get
Got
into.
Law
Yeah.
over here. What's up, dude?
That's awesome. God, I love anime conventions.
Jonathan's like, please stop talking to people. Please stop it.
Just
Dude,
sit
we
the
got to
fuck
get
down.
him. Holy
Dude,
shit.
the Gara.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lucky.
We can just pan. Hey, remember us?
Oh, hey,
Alright.
Dara, come on over. You wanna? Just, yeah, you wanna
Are you interested in the podcast? Yeah.
Nope, that's not gonna work.
Okay, yeah, that's not gonna work.
So
with
first
that.
off,
Come up here.
Perfect. Perfect. We figured it out.
I love your costume, dude. I love
awesome.
Marvel.
Let's talk to.
How long did it take to do? How long you make this costume?
Yeah. We'll get you in a second, Gara.
24 hours?
The only thing that I made, a
Yeah.
lot of it's just tactical gear.
Yeah.
That's a good. Like, good. You figure out a cosplay that did a mask, so you don't have to wear one.
You Mika
It's
from
part of the-
Death Note?
I don't have a mask on
Nice.
under this mask, so it's kind of double, because it doesn't actually protect me.
Good. Jonathan, how you holding up over there? Okay.
Yeah.
And so Gara, how long did it take you to do the gourd and everything back here?
All summer. I literally finished it this morning.
Really?
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
So
like
you,
5 minutes before my cosplay judging.
nice.
Wait, you're doing cosplay judging? How does that work?
I am in the cosplay contest for the Journeyman division. 2019, I won the first place for Journeyman for my Bakugo.
Okay.
For my hero Bakugo, Ground Zero. And this year I'm entering my Gara.
Nice.
So.
What's
yeah,
the whole-
I'm very proud of this prop. It takes forever.
Yeah, what's the whole situation made out of? It looks complicated.
So I started off making like kind of angular spheres a little bit, and then connecting them out of foam and stuff like that. And then I paper mache'd everything once it was all done. A couple of layers of paper mache. Great paper mache glue is Mod Podge, water, and flour. The flour hardens the glue even more so than initially, because wet flour gets hard.
That makes sense.
Like Hiroshima. Sorry.
No,
Yeah. You're good.
Not puns. And then I sprayed everything in Plasti Dip, which is like a rubber coating,
Mm-hmm.
and that kind of seals it so the paint doesn't soak in.
Right.
Used 4 different kinds of spray paint. One was textured spray paint, and as I was doing that, I was like sprinkling sand on to get some texture. And this bad boy right here is all. This bad boy right here is all Warblood. It's very difficult to work with, and then a whole bunch of sand and glue to make it look like it's crawling down the side to go up and shoot out.
Nice. God, that's a sick cosplay.
Thank you. And then
Yeah.
the rest of it's like the rest of it's just a sewing machine.
Right, that makes
So,
sense.
Do you have an like an IG for us?
I do. It is underscore widow's web underscore.
Oh, smart.
So I have it on my.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm covering my personal information.
So,
Widow's Web?
yeah,
Blur that.
I'm covering it. So yeah.
Yeah, perfect.
So,
so you're available on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. You'd like to see
yeah.
yourself here? You do that?
thank
You want one as well, dude?
Thank you so
Yeah.
much for coming down.
Thanks so
Great.
much, guys.
Pass on the mic right quick. I need to ask him a question. Yeah.
Limited functionality.
Oh, okay. You want me to hold it?
I can hold it with this arm.
There you go, there you go.
So what do you think about the Falcon and Winter Soldier?
I actually haven't seen it.
Haven't seen it yet?
unfortunately. I've been
Take
so
that
busy.
You know, dude, it's fantastic.
Yeah, I actually made this back when the original Winter Soldier,
Oh,
Captain America
dude,
movie came out.
love
so
that movie, dude.
I
This is when he
haven't
was spinning the
been able
knife. It's fantastic,
to
dude.
Really
Yeah.
wear it much.
Yeah.
So,
Do you read any comics by any chance?
so what?
Do you read any more comics by any chance?
Very few, yeah.
Very
I've
few?
only read, I read Civil War and then a few of the other ones,
Uh-huh.
but yeah.
I recommend Secret Empire.
Okay.
It's a recent story where Cap is Hydra.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
That's the one that everyone was losing their.
Yeah, everyone was mad about it.
But it turns out great.
Hail Hydra, and everyone was like, ah!
Yeah. I recommend that book or what's the other Cap story? I think it's Secret Society, I believe. Serpent Society, I'm sorry. I think that's a fantastic story. But you dude, I love your costume.
Yeah, thank you.
Finally see a Marvel character in an anime
Funny,
convention.
as she was explaining it, the process she was talking to make her gourd is almost the exact same thing I used to make the arm.
Oh, okay.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
you can't
so-
really bend it, can you?
I can
Yeah.
do it a little
It's
bit, but it's
yeah.
not like...
It's not perfect. That's awesome.
It's not perfect. The more joints you add, the more funky it looks.
Okay.
Yeah, it makes sense. Man, it looks great. Your
Yeah.
costume looks fantastic.
Yeah, it does.
You're killing it.
Well, dude, thank you for coming on our podcast, dude. It means a lot. Yeah. You too.
You
sir.
too.
Mad. All right, Jonathan. Dude, Jonathan is visibly angry at us right now. Now we will have to be reframing.
Yeah,
There's a lot of
reframing again. It's
My
great.
Hero Academia characters here.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's coming from like when we went to anime conventions, like even like 5 years ago.
That
There was a lot of Dragon Ball, a lot of Bleach, a lot of Naruto.
It was.
It's the big three.
Yeah, it was
So
the big
now,
three
like,
at the time.
Now, of course, that's aged out. Now we have.
But
My
who's the
Hero-
big three now?
It's
Demon
definitely,
Slayer?
Demon Slayer,
My
My
Hero.
Hero, or My Hero Academia,
And One Piece.
One Piece is still the
No,
big three?
no, no,
Yeah,
no.
it
That's
is.
still
Nah,
like,
One Piece still the
I
biggest
would say
manga out
that's
there.
still like the big three. That's kind of like the older bigger three.
Yeah, but it's still kicking all their asses in terms of anime popularity.
Dude, that's true. People
Yeah.
fucking
People
love One
the
Piece.
fuck out of One
Yeah.
Piece.
Yeah,
But,
it's
I mean,
crazy.
but you
Gomu Gomu no.
can't be an old big three and a new big three.
Yeah, you can be both. You just done that. You just
Isn't
have a
that-
longer lifespan.
That's
You're like a dog.
not
That's from a new anime. I recognize
I thought it was
that.
Evangelion, though.
That is Evangelion.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Maybe it's based on Evangelion.
That's
Who
because you
knows?
watched the new movie.
Yeah.
I watched
Yeah,
the-
talk to
so,
us about
okay,
that.
So I watched the new movie last night. I think I literally, they put the entire Bible in reverse, and then they formed it into like the last 30 minutes of the movie.
What even is the plot of Evangelion?
Dude, I tried watching this show and the movies.
Yeah, me too.
3 times. I can't get into it. I tried.
It's such a weird
I-
fucking anime.
Yeah.
It's kind of convoluted.
Yeah?
In a sense, he's the director is the same guy. I can't remember his name, but like he's the same director for like Shin Godzilla and everything. He
Wait, are you serious?
Yeah, that's right. I
I
forgot
in
about
like
that.
an interview, he said that like why he chose like all the like Bible and Evangelion stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he said it just sounded cool. And like from like I'm taking that in my mind when I'm watching the movie because it's just big words.
Yeah.
It's big biblical words getting thrown out, and there's a bunch of like there's so much fucking lore into the show. Like it's so hard to like grasp because I've watched the show, but I never finished it.
Right.
And then I've watched all the Rebuild series.
So-
Still barely have a grasp on what's going on.
Are the movies? So the movies are like a condensed version of the show.
It's like a retelling, so like the show ends and then like the world ends in it and then it gets restarted.
Spoiler alert. The world ends on it.
The show's like
It's like
45 years
4
old.
Yeah. Wait, so angels are because the only thing I know is that the angels are coming in and they're destroying stuff,
Yeah,
They're
they're
getting
trying
mad.
to get to like
and then humanity made man-made angels that you pilot.
Ladies and gentlemen, read Eternals from Marvel Comics. It's a better plot than that, please.
Is it the same
I
thing?
mean, dude, there's so much going. I mean, there's so many layers to the freaking
Yeah.
show. It's just it's badass to watch though. They did like the animation wise,
It's in-
incredible.
yeah, the animation looks gorgeous.
It's like unhingedly good.
Unhingedly good.
They've uncapped.
They're gonna
it.
beat your
Yeah,
ass.
he is.
I want to figure out Evil One. He looks cool though. That's the one.
Unit 1.
You know one?
Yeah.
I think in Shin Godzilla, one of the soundtracks from the anime is in the Shin Godzilla movie.
Really?
So
Right?
I was talking
Yeah.
to FredX.
Shout out to you,
He's-
Fredix.
yes, shout out to FredX. He's on our Discord. I was talking to him, and I know they do use a lot of Shin Godzilla's sounds,
Yeah.
or vice versa. They use
Evangelion.
Evangelion sounds in Shin Godzilla, but they also use stuff from Kamen Rider, or no, not Kamen Rider, from Ultraman,
Mm-hmm.
and from Shin Godzilla sound effects into the new Evangelion movie too.
That's
He,
interesting.
he's actually directing a new Ultraman movie, Shin Ultraman.
Yeah, he's
is
doing
crazy.
it.
What
I
is,
think
does
he- I
Shin
wanna
mean
say
anything in
he's-
Japanese?
No, it just
Okay,
means
that
new.
makes sense.
Is he
Yeah.
doing a new Kamen Rider too?
Yeah, this dude's
Dude,
taking
my
all
man
the
prolific.
taking all the classic
he was in a
franchises.
Studio Ghibli movie too. He was the main voice actor.
For
And,
which one?
What is the last movie that Ghibli
Miyazaki?
did?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Like something with the wind. It goes with the wind. He was the main voice actor.
that's incredible.
I hate people that's this talented and get to have. Literally, he gets to do all what is
That's
it?
a sick
Tokusatsu?
Unit cosplay.
Tokusatsu.
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 Oh,
Yeah.
so he is doing the main
He's
guys for
literally-
the genre. So now he just need to do Super Sentai, like Power Rangers. Well, he basically doing Kamen Rider, which is the same thing as
Same format.
Kamen Rider. Can you imagine
Can I imagine
Like
what?
Shin Power Rangers or something like
Dude,
that.
that would be sick. If we if we get our Power Rangers with the same energy as like Shin Godzilla.
Give me Power Rangers, but make it like Kamen Rider Amazons, where it's like super gory and bloody.
Do you think that like Power Rangers would lose its charm if it got the budget of Godzilla?
No, not a budget, but I remember there was a short fan film that came out a couple of years ago, a gritty Power Rangers, and I didn't like it at all
Yeah.
because it destroys the point of Power Rangers.
Yeah, because it's supposed to be quirky and fun and kind of silly, right?
I know this is weird, but I kind of felt offended by watching that fan film because it's like it's been edgy for the sake of being edgy.
Yeah.
And
How do you feel about the movie that came out?
It was super mediocre.
Super mediocre. I thought you liked it for some reason.
No. I mean, it's okay, but
Yeah.
it's like I want to see the cast grow.
That makes sense.
That's it. But the movie was mediocre. But I want to see I know they're gonna reboot it. They're gonna do like an MCU style Power Rangers series now.
Yeah, you were the one talking to me about the Power Ranger comic books.
So good.
Yeah.
Best Power Ranger things in recent years.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Are the Power Rangers in the MCU? Like in the Marvel universe
No,
for comics?
they're their own universe.
They're their own thing?
But
Yeah.
the Power Rangers comic has its like own MCU pretty much.
That's amazing.
Like the
They're-
different
they have,
series
like,
are different universes. Yeah.
The morphing grid lore and everything is insane.
It's so good.
So
dude.
is every single like is it canon for like Ninja Storm and like more?
They're all connected, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but are they like parallel universes
yeah,
of Power
parallel
Rangers?
universes. So the
That's fucking
comics,
sick.
the comics takes place after doing the original series, but takes its own story forward.
Okay.
So like after Tommy becomes a White Ranger, a Green Ranger, the comics takes place after that.
Okay.
And it makes a perfect blend of like seriousness while also retaining the good charm of Power Rangers. And
Nice.
just does it perfectly. That's what the movie should have been. The comic books.
Is there a power ranking from Power Rangers? Like, is the Yellow Ranger crappier than the Pink Ranger? Like, is there like a hierarchy?
Nah, it's just the Red Ranger's always the leader.
The Red Ranger's always.
Yeah, that's it.
I love how that happened.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, I've been interested in Kamen Rider because Kamen Rider. I said it before in a podcast, but it really does feel like gay Power Rangers to me, like queer Power
It's
Rangers.
flamboyant.
Yeah, it's the same. You know, it just feels like Power Rangers for queer people.
I'm gonna kill you with style.
Love it.
Was that Gara girl important?
What's that?
Or she
She had some clout.
Huh?
What you're asking if she had some clout?
No, is she like a big cosplayer by any chance?
I have no idea.
No.
We can meet someone. I have no idea.
Dude,
No
we could
idea.
meet.
I'm not in that world.
She
We
was
could
very
meet
well-
someone with like 3 million subscribers and anything, and we
Yeah,
would.
she was like very well spoken, like she did this before or something.
She was in the cosplay competition, so I wouldn't be
Dude, we
surprised.
got Rogue over here. Fantastic. Yeah.
Dude, this is awesome. Seeing all the cosplays.
I like how we have a little bit of slice of everything because Tay's like a big comic book, so he knows every like all the comic book. You're freaking, you're fanboying out too.
Yeah.
It's just great.
Eternals. No, wait, what's coming out? Eternals? Is it Eternals or
That
Celestials?
trailer is fantastic, dude.
Trailer was
Space
fantastic.
Avengers,
No, they're not Avengers at all.
Someone
space superheroes.
What's up?
someone told me the trailer was mid recently, but you told me it's fantastic. Are you
Yeah.
looking forward to like the
That's my
Eternals
most
movie?
anticipated Phase 4 film.
Really?
Internals have so little material that MCU can do anything they want to.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that.
That's awesome.
I don't know how they're going to do a sequel.
Do you think that they're gonna like swing back to Thanos? Because like
Yeah, he's a deviant.
yeah, he's a deviant Eternal hybrid, right?
Yeah. So, like, on his world, he's a deviant.
Gotcha.
So, Deviants are like, I told the premise of this Eternal on the show before, right?
I don't
They're
think
like, so Celestials came down and meddled with, like, ancient humans.
Yeah.
So there's humans, then there's
This
Eternals.
is literally the Anunnaki alien.
Yeah,
shit.
then there's Deviants. Deviants are the fucked up mutated ones. Yeah, and the Eternals kill those guys.
Yeah.
And there's humans. So they're cousins.
That's
Ancestral
fucking fantastic.
cousins. Yeah.
That's gonna be cool.
Eternals. So, yeah, can't wait for that.
Hell yeah. When does that come out?
November 5th, 7th?
This fucking year?
Yeah.
I thought we had like another year. For that.
Marvel is really, well, the entire industry with movies is really weird. They're
Yeah,
throwing
they are.
trailers super late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I guess now more than ever because like COVID hit, so like people are just not going to the
Spider-Man
cinema
might get
as much.
delayed.
I'm not surprised.
I want to see the rage.
Yeah, me too, dude. So last week I was complaining about Zack Snyder fans. I realized that Zack Snyder fans on Twitter have now become the new Star Wars fans. That I just like pissing them off on Twitter. I just like having them be annoyed at me on social media.
I can't deal with. They all
Yeah.
have a cult mindset.
They do.
You know what makes it interesting is because it's those type of people. They latch onto one thing and then they're like, "This is my one personality."
Yeah.
And if you taint that thing, I'm going to die on a hill for it.
Yeah.
It's Raimi Spider-Man, even though I'm a huge fucking fan of that movies. They
Yeah.
think that's the ideal Spider-Man, which is not.
No, it's just
No.
an interpretation of him,
Yeah.
like any other one.
But they think any other version of that one's bad or can win this or whatever. It's stupid.
It is stupid.
I hate stuff like that. But yeah, watch Eternals.
Have you guys ever been interested in like cosplaying, or have you guys ever been attempt to cosplay? Or anything
I was
like
gonna
that?
wear a cape,
That'd be kind of cool.
but I didn't do it. I just want to wear a shirt.
Some DC fanboy would punch you for being a black Superman.
There is a black Superman.
I know, and
There's
people
two.
are pissed about it.
I don't know, dude.
I love the idea of a black Superman.
I'm sorry. They
You gotta
costume.
smile. I thought I was gonna be the one overstimulated, but Tay is like
Yeah.
getting just nonstop straight.
When we went to our first con, I saw this group of Spider-Man cosplayers. Geeked out.
That's
Geeked
awesome.
out. I want a costume like that. I'll go to the website every once in a blue moon.
Those skin tight ones,
Yeah,
are like, yeah, those are
The
awesome.
masks are like $300.
God damn.
Oh yeah, because it's not just
Face
like
shells.
yeah, there's shells into it, so it makes it like a hard surface.
I also
Oh,
want
makes
to cosplay as a Power Ranger so bad.
Dude, you should do it.
It's expensive.
Get one from Party City. And
The most expensive thing is the freaking helmet.
yeah, I bet that's
Yeah, they're like $300
Yeah, it's like-
for like a real helmet.
Yeah.
that's wild. We should learn how to 3D print and just make our own.
I give it up to cosplayers, dude. It's a lot of money and it's time consuming.
Pretty much art form.
I mean, I've dabbled
Yeah.
in it a little bit before. You want to tell that story about like how you came home and I was wearing like
Oh, the Tokyo Ghoul.
my
I
Kaneki
hate that
cosplay?
suit.
Because I've cosplayed like 3 or 4 times.
I used to call it kinky.
Because so like Kaneki's like costume is literally like it's all leather, and the back is completely cut out.
Yeah, it's like a
And
fucking
I was
gimp
like,
mask.
dude, I remember like wearing it because I was like chubby when I bought it, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna lose some weight. I'm gonna fucking be able to fit into this and go to the con and stuff. So I trained for like 3 or
Dragon
4
Ball?
months running on a treadmill at 10 o'clock at night every night and lost like 15, 20 pounds
Yeah.
and slimmed down into it. And then I remember I put it on for the first time. I'm like, yeah, this feels good. And then Tay opened the door. So this is when Tay were roommates. Tay opens the door and was like,
Just
we're in
finds
that-
you.
He's like,
Blinking
kinky. That's the first thing out of his mouth was like, kinky.
What is that? I saw what's his name, Kaneki?
Yeah.
I saw a girl cosplay as Kaneki with the little red
Oh, yeah,
things
the-
coming out.
Oh my god.
The tentacles?
Yeah.
They're not tentacles,
It's
but
the Kaguya.
the
comes
Kaguya.
out their-
Kaguya.
Kaguya.
Yeah,
Is
the
it
Kaguya.
blood?
It's from their base of their spine. It's like their power.
Yeah.
I used to be so into Tokyo Ghoul.
Is your
Dude,
favorite
I
you
anime
would
manga?
not shut the fuck up about Tokyo Ghoul.
Dude, I was
Anytime that I saw you, I would walk to the library and I would be like, hey, Crocker, what you doing? Oh, just reading some Tokyo Ghoul. How many fucking chapters?
I've probably told the story like a billion times about when I worked in the library.
Yeah.
That was the best fucking
Dude,
job.
yeah.
Just to be able to, I just sat there and read manga my
All
entire
night.
shit.
I never
It was
watched
so
it or
great.
read it, but I love the theme song. It's fantastic.
Dude,
I know
yeah.
it's a meme nowadays, but it's a fantastic
I'm
theme
almost
song.
sick. I'm pretty sick of it.
Really?
Yeah,
Dude, well, 'cause you fucking-
because I used to listen to it, and this with all the memes and stuff, I can't take it anymore.
So is that Jesus Christ?
Is that Jesus Christ?
Oh, that's
From
See,
Seven Deadly
this is-
Sins.
yeah, I told you. This is literally what the podcast is.
she
gonna
used to be
That's,
popular when she
Diana,
first played.
Diana.
Diane.
And
7 Deadly Sins.
Yeah.
King. I didn't.
Great anime. What were you going to say, Crocker?
What's
You
up?
forgot.
What?
you know what I'm waiting for us to do the exact same thing while we're sitting here?
You guys have over... I'm the only one that's leaning back in my chair. You guys have adjusted the exact same... You fucking freaks.
I didn't realize that.
I think it's because I'm definitely overstimulated right
Yeah,
now. So
yeah.
I'm just, yeah,
Just trying to find some comfort.
Yeah, I need to be in a leapfrog position the entire time in case I need to spring
Yeah.
up and.
Ready to get the fuck out of here and start
Bryan,
running.
if you could cosplay anything, who would it be?
Probably someone from Full Metal Alchemist.
Dude, you'd be a great owl. Like put
Dude,
you in
I
a
would
big,
be a
big
great
suit
owl.
of armor.
Yeah.
I love his
hang out.
voice and his big suit.
What would be your guys' like favorite anime?
Huh?
My
Or what
favorite
would-
anime?
So let's do this. How about you do your favorite anime, your most recommended anime, and your this could be the game of the week,
Yeah.
and the one anime that you would never recommend to anyone ever again.
Favorite is Digimon Adventure 1999. Love that show. Recommend.
Do you like the remake over the original? Or do
I
you
love
like
the original better. Not because of bias. It's just the original actually has a story of his characters. They all have different personalities and all that stuff. Even though I like the fights, but the remake is focused too much on fighting.
Yeah.
And
That
it
kinda
loses
takes
its
that.
charm from the original.
It's kind of the same thing that happened with Dragon Ball Z Kai. And
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z. I had the
Yeah.
same experience.
It is It's a completely different story.
Really?
Yeah, but the same cast, but they're not. The cast is not good as the original
That makes sense.
one. What I recommend is Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. I've been saying this for years.
Jonathan,
What
watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, please.
do you say?
Watch. I've been recommending Full Metal Alchemist
Yeah,
Brotherhood.
I've been
to
saying this
Jonathan.
for years too, because it's just a perfect introduction anime.
Yeah, it's great.
We said this on the last podcast. Nothing too crazy. It's pretty tame. Good story. Good voice acting. It's perfect. I think it's literally a perfect anime.
Oh yeah, no, it
But-
is. And knew when to start, it knew when to end.
Yeah.
The dub is literally the
best dub.
perfect dub
Yeah.
that I've ever seen. It's just
Sorry. Dark Magician
Oh, Dark Magician Girl.
Sorry. Go ahead.
attack. No, you're good. But yeah, no, Full Metal Alchemist, I agree. Which one do you like but like don't recommend at all?
Don't recommend.
That one's a hard one.
No, because I want to say it was
Say it.
Evangelion.
Yeah.
I didn't enjoy that at all.
Damn.
Too much. It's too much to like kind of.
No, I was bored. I remember we went in the wrong
I think a
mindset.
lot of people get disappointed when they watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, people hype it up a lot.
Yeah.
Very.
It's one of those things where like they're like, oh, this is like the godliest anime of all time.
Yeah.
And then you watch it and it's just like, oh, it's just another
I
story
mean, I
about a
watched it
traumatized
because
kid.
the Eva robot, he looks badass.
Yeah.
But I guess I was expecting some kind of like Gundam shonen kind of anime.
That makes sense.
Walked in, some
I think there's a
biblical
lot of
whatever.
fighting in it.
Fuck it.
And I think they
Fix your
mask
microphone.
it.
Hold your
They
microphone.
mask the plot with this biblical stuff.
Yeah. I think you're right.
So what about you? What about you, Ron?
I think my favorite anime of all time is Dragon Ball.
Dragon
Dragon
yeah.
Ball Z and Dragon Ball Super are
This Dragon Ball series.
just a franchise in general. I cried when I watched the Broly movie in theaters at the end of
Really?
it. I walked out of it and it's just like, dude, like my whole childhood was like led up to like that one film.
True story.
That was crazy.
In high school, I was rewatching GT
Yeah,
on TV. Teared up at the ending.
that's so good.
That's the best ending of Dragon Ball. It's better than Z. Z ending sucks.
Doesn't
just
he?
flies off.
Isn't the ending of GT where like little Kid Goku and Kid Vegeta are fighting?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
their
that
great
was a nice
grandsons.
ending.
Yeah.
They essentially becomes one with the Dragon Balls.
Yeah.
And we don't know what happens. He just flies off.
Well, he makes it to, when the blue robe that he wears at the end, that
Yeah.
means he's made it to Grandmaster.
Grandmaster.
So now he's like the top of the top now.
Yeah.
I wonder if he becomes a Kai in GT or something like
Say
that.
again?
I wonder if he becomes like a Kai in GT or something like that.
He's
He
pretty,
becomes like a dragon.
he becomes form of Shinra on Dragon Balls.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like he transcends.
Could you
all-
imagine having to
everything.
gather the 7 Dragon Balls just to talk to your dad?
Yeah, that's what happens in the GT movie. His great grandson picks up the 4-star Dragon Ball,
Yeah, that's right.
and he sees Goku there. He's like, "Hi, I'm your grandpa," or great grandpa, whatever.
That's fucking adorable.
So his spirit resides in the Dragon Balls.
Okay. Man,
But-
that's really sweet.
There's a manga that takes place after GT. It's a fan-made manga,
Yeah.
and Goku goes to the Dragon Realm and trains,
Oh,
which I
fuck.
think that sounds so cool.
Dude,
Yeah.
Dragon Ball, people give Dragon Ball GT a lot of shit, but Dragon Ball GT was
I love
genuinely
GT.
good.
It was fun.
Yeah, it
Very
was
fun
genuinely
shit.
fun. I
I know
loved it.
it has its problems, but it's like I still enjoy
But
it.
so does Super, and so
Yeah.
does C. Like,
Yeah,
you know.
they are.
But yeah, my favorite anime of all time is Dragon Ball, the franchise, including GT. I think it's genuinely good. And the one that I recommend is also Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood for that same exact reason. It's just the perfect anime to someone that may not have watched anime before. It's in the same vein as like Avatar: The Last Airbender for me.
Oh, that's a great
You know,
comparison.
It's like
Very great comparison.
they're animated shows, but they go way deeper than like your typical animated show in terms of like just the character story, like how the characters interact. You can learn something from the characters. So yeah, Full Metal Alchemist and Avatar: The Last Airbender are, in my opinion, the best shows to recommend. And the one that I like but I can never recommend to people is Angel Beats.
What is it?
Angel Beats.
Angel Beats.
Yeah, it's such a sad anime. I watched it like maybe 7 years ago, and it's like a bunch of high schooler kids. This kid shows up into a high school, and he doesn't really know how he got there, but it turns out that they're all dead. They've all died in some way, and this is the afterlife, and it's like purgatory before the afterlife. And so throughout the season, they're just like learning how to accept the fact that they're dead, or be better people or something like that. And the show ends with this like sad moment where like everybody starts disappearing, and it's just like gut-wrenchingly sad. And I love it so much, and I'm doing a piss poor job at explaining it. But Angel Beats is the one anime that I like love, but I can't recommend to people because oftentimes it's like it's too heavy of an anime for people to watch the first time. An anime that most people like and I don't like is fucking Attack on Titan. I do not like Attack on Titan.
I'm sorry, what? You say Attack on Titan?
Attack on Titan.
I just watched one episode when it first came out.
Come on, square up.
You're at a con, you get your sword out. It's free.
It's really nice. I can just walk out, walk out a frame, come back. That's really nice. I kind of like that.
Yeah, no, I hate Attack on Titan. I think it's
so
it's a
weird.
bad show.
No, it's not a bad show.
Yeah,
It's really good.
I could not
I
get
don't
into
think
it.
you know what you're talking. And I think you're stupid, actually. I think my favorite anime. I don't think it's a perfect anime, but I have watched Tokyo Ghoul. I think 6 times.
God damn,
Straight.
that's awesome.
Yeah, and I like after doing that, I'm like, I can't deny that this is probably just my favorite thing ever. Even though I may not like go back and watch it, I probably can't because I'm probably just tired of seeing it. The
Yeah.
manga is amazing. I haven't watched Tokyo Re yet because I like the manga so much. I don't want to get it ruined.
Is Tokyo Re bad?
I don't know.
Is it
but
like
the
a
manga
remake
is my
of-
favorite thing ever. That's my favorite manga. Tokyo Ghoul Re.
Yeah,
Amazing.
nice.
So good. I haven't even finished it. I don't want to.
You don't want the experience to end.
Oh, really?
I was reading fan subs, which I'm gonna have to go back and reread
Nice.
because it's probably not even accurate. Because they'll say like, oh man, I scraped my knee, and then they'll be like, fuck shit, oh I scraped my knee. Fan dubs are like unhinged.
Dude, fandubs are really fucking.
You doing it on purpose?
No, Tate.
Get out of vocabulary. He says a word for a month.
Yeah,
Forgets
dude.
about it.
My
Dude, the thing that
vocabulary
we're
The
gonna-
scripture's
is
almost over.
It's only like 6 words.
Yeah,
know.
he's only got a limited library, man. Give him some slack.
The-
Oh, look at
the-
that Mando.
I'm not gonna recommend.
Jonathan, pan to the Mando real quick.
Dude, we gotta
Just
get this
pan.
guy.
Yeah, just pan to the Mando. Is that a Mando or is that a Boba Fett?
It's a Mandalorian.
Yeah.
It's like the Grim Reaper.
Yo, your cosplay's sick, dude.
I don't think.
I don't think you heard it.
Can you hear it?
That's awesome. I love his lightsaber on his stick.
Yeah, it's a
The
scythe
anime I
saber.
would recommend would be. It's not gonna be Brotherhood. I'm gonna recommend Death Note.
Death Note is really good, yeah.
This is why. Because every time I've recommended Death Note to someone, they get into anime. It's the easiest. I don't know. I think that there's enough like grounded in reality drama to
Yeah.
keep them staying there, and there's
Dura.
enough out of reach anime to draw them into rest of the anime. So I think Death Note is a perfect starter anime for someone that's
See,
maybe like an adult trying to get in.
maybe yeah, for like an adult trying to get in. I don't disagree with that, but I couldn't get into Death Note after L died. After L got killed, I could not give a shit.
Spoil, bleep
Yeah,
that.
you're fine. You're fine.
Go beep beep beep.
That's the guy that clicks. I was talking to him, but he never spoke. He squeaks.
That's adorable.
Yeah.
I kind of like
So I
that.
like to say nod his head or not. It's Winnery.
Hell yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Winnery.
And the one anime that I would never recommend to anybody,
Mm-hmm.
it's the worst anime I've watched, is Freezing.
Which
Say it
one?
again?
Freezing.
What's
Good.
it about?
Thank God you guys have never watched it
Yeah.
or heard of it.
What's
it's
this?
a fan service anime where the main protagonist like gets her shirt ripped off and then like pilots like a mech where
That's why I don't like
they're
animation
like
like
they
this.
turn into like these freezing. I don't know. She eats cheeseburgers and it makes me sick to my stomach because she like she's like addicted to eating cheeseburgers too.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Put your microphone closer.
What?
Yeah, there you go. Just put your microphone closer.
Oh,
to your
right
mouth.
here?
Yeah.
Wait.
It's a little closer.
Make sweet love.
Little.
Hey, look! It's not like a dirty mic, and I can.
Yeah,
and
you
I'm
can
not
actually
in my
touch
mouth
it.
with it.
There's an anime. I don't know what anime it is, but there's an anime where like the girls turn into fucking airplanes. Have you seen
Airphones?
that shit?
What do you call it? Too?
I don't know. They're turned into airplanes.
Oh, I know you.
They're like
Because already
Transformer
showed me
airplanes.
this before. I heard.
Yeah. They're like
Wait, the
super.
girls
They're like
turn
sexy waifus, and they like start getting embarrassed about. So I saw this one scene where like this blue haired girl was like getting embarrassed that some dude was like looking at her, and she starts like stripping her clothes off, and then at some point in the stripping, she just starts turning into a fucking plane.
I'm sorry, a plane?
A plane, like an airplane, like a fighter jet.
Wait, is this the battleship thing?
I've
I've seen like drawings. but,
No,
like,
this is the like an animated product of some anime waifus turning into airplanes.
Have you guys seen that commercial where the girl runs down the road to a gas station? She starts drinking the gas, and then she just turns into a car.
No.
There's also anime where they turn to tanks.
I
Is this
think
the same show we were all watching?
I think so.
No, dude, it is literally probably like 7 different shows that we're talking about.
Dude,
There's
it seems like such a
an
specific. Oh, there's a
unlimited
furry.
tap of ideas
Yeah,
for like animators. They would literally just write a manga about anything.
that was cute.
And then
Dude,
those,
yeah.
like, it literally, they'll just make anything, and then they'll be like, people will buy it.
Absolutely.
If you make it, people will come.
If you make it anime, people will buy it. Have you seen that? Okay, did you watch the trailer for the Star Wars anime?
No, I've not seen it.
So Star Wars is releasing an anime. I think it's an anthology series.
Yeah, it's an anthology series.
That's animated by 7 different studios, and one of them is MAPPA. One of them is Studio Trigger that did Premiere. Have you seen Premiere?
No, but I know Studio Trigger is. Yeah.
Fucking phenomenal animators. One of the best animators in the industry. And the trailer for like the Star Wars animated anthology is like the best Star Wars media that I've seen.
I didn't watch it yet, but I remember they announced this like in December.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the trailer came out, I think, a week ago.
A week ago, yeah.
And I genuinely, it's interesting to see Star Wars, which is like decidedly like an American piece of media, be translated to a Japanese lens, because the studios are Japanese that are making them. And like the trailer starts with them opening up like a box for a lightsaber, kind of the same way that you would get a katana as a student.
Mm-hmm.
And there's even like a shot of some like Jedi removing his lightsaber like a katana, and it's just it looks so fucking sick.
It fits. Lucas got inspired from samurai,
Yeah.
and stuff like that from that.
That's
They're you spoke of Japanese like animators working on like American products.
Mm-hmm.
The Batman animated series was animated by Japanese people.
Really?
Yeah.
The one that we got like for
Yeah, the
American releases?
fantastic. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I believe maybe Superman's too. But yeah, Batman got animated by a few Japanese studios.
That's actually really fucking cool.
Interesting.
Did you know about Batman animated series?
Animated series, yeah.
You know how like they animated that, right?
No.
They used all black paper, and then they drew what they wasn't going to have black. They just drew the light.
They
onto
drew
it
in negative, yeah.
because they made they wanted to make it very like timeless.
Yeah.
They wanted to make the style. If you ever watched it,
Bruce Timm style.
It's very.
We're talking about like the
modern day.
OG like
The 90s animated series.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
It's very modern day, but they also have like 50s like cars and stuff. But there's also TVs, like flat screens and TV.
Yeah.
So you can literally go watch that show, and it's not dated at all.
That's awesome.
Same with the Superman animated series. They're probably the best DC product they had in recent years.
Dude, DC slaps with the animated products.
It kicks Marvel's ass in
They're
terms of
so
animation.
good.
I wish Marvel get them. They did it recently.
With the What If. Have you been watching that?
Just episode 1. I didn't have time to watch the second episode.
Yeah.
Because of this.
Because we're prepping for this shit.
It's nothing special.
Yeah, it's just
Multiverse.
cool.
Yes, though.
Just something that I wish they played with more.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You don't have to watch it. It's
Yeah.
not something to connect to the main story. Just what's happening outside the universe.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Have you guys ever to pull it back to Star Wars? You guys are seen the.
Speaking of Star Wars, on your
Yeah,
left.
sorry, look at this
Uh-huh.
bad boy.
Oh, we got Obi-Wan over here. What's the line he says?
Cap.
Like, hello there.
Hello there.
Hello. You guys ever seen the Japanese? They're not SH figures, but there's Japanese style like.
Square
armor
Enix
of-
figures. Yeah.
Yeah, of Star Wars characters. They look incredible.
I haven't seen
looks
that. I haven't seen them.
badass.
I want to own one so bad because because like we were saying before, that's what it's based off is like those. What is the Kyagi style or what is the name of it? Of the black and white samurai films. Kurosawa.
Yeah. Kira?
Kira.
Sa?
Sa.
Wa.
Wa.
What is it?
Kurosawa.
My mouth is very dry.
Kurosawa. Akira
Is it Seven
Kurosawa.
Samurai? What's that film
So
called?
it's Akira Kurosawa was like the most popular Japanese director that came out. When was
How long has that been unplugged?
just now? Just
Oh,
full
okay, I
unplugged,
was like,
yeah.
oh my Jesus Christ.
How long was Kurosawa active? Like 1940s, 1960s? 50 to the 80s. So yeah, Kurosawa was a Japanese film director, and he's like Seven Samurai, which in turn turns into what was the Western adaptation of Seven Samurai? The Western adaptation of Seven Samurai, The Magnificent Seven, Star Wars. Yeah, all of that shit came from Kurosawa, and Kurosawa was like not the first, but he was the most prominent like Japanese samurai filmmaker.
Yeah.
Where he brought a lot of traditional Japanese media to the West. Yeah.
Speaking of that, I started playing Ghost of Tsushima.
I
Yeah.
might have mentioned that
The
too.
director's cut. Dude, that game in 4K.
Dude,
My
incredible.
socks went out the window. Like, it blew right off.
Dude, speaking of socks.
Oh my God! Look,
What you got there?
can we get a shot of this?
Yeah,
Like,
lift up that leg, boy.
Look at that. Look at them
Is that Superman socks? I got little dragon socks and a little taco sock.
Yeah, I wanted to mention that too.
Yeah.
I didn't get it yet. I might get it next week. So
Bet
how
you
does it look
busy.
visually? How it feels? 60 frames, all this stuff. What's going on?
Visually, I can't. I'm not played too much of the combat yet. Visually, it looks socks off the wall.
Dude, that game
it
was
has
already
Sonic
stunning.
control, but does it have DualSense?
Yeah, so it has DualSense support. It feels really nice. I tell you, the most, like I said, I've only played like maybe 20, 30 minutes of it. Feeling the katana vibrate in the controller is, oh my God, it's so amazing. I don't
You
know.
see that?
I don't know if it'll do it through the entire game,
Yeah.
but holy shit, I love the vibration of it.
That's
it
amazing.
cleans when you hit another.
clean.
Yes,
Because
they did what I
when
want.
Jin is fighting his uncle
Yeah.
at the very beginning, when he's like you're doing like the training segment.
Yeah.
When he hits you, the katana goes rings, and I'm like, oh, that feels so good.
Dude, I'm so pro DualSense. Have the feedback, dude. It's so great.
You motherfuckers are making me want to get a PS5. Like
if you can get one, dude.
dude, I really want one, but it's like first I can't go. Like it's just they're hard to find.
Yeah.
But you guys are making it very hard to not hunt one down.
True story. This is the first time ever. I'm literally getting Battlefield. Was it
42?
2049? Just for the DualSense. It
Yeah,
has
that
had
makes
the
sense.
feedback.
That makes
That's the whole
sense.
reason I got Black Ops
Black
is
Ops.
because I just wanted to
Whatever.
feel the DualSense with a machine gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels incredible.
Yeah, it's so game changer, dude. But yeah, I'm gonna get that. I wasn't gonna get it this week, but I'm getting it next week.
Just too busy
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
do anything. I've been too busy to I've been playing Doom 20.
June 2016.
The
I
2016.
downloaded that too.
Dude, that game
I
slaps.
re-downloaded that too.
It's so
I never
good.
got to it yet again though, but I re-downloaded.
I've been
it.
playing it for the first time.
Oh, first
Man,
time.
that's a game
Yeah.
I should really play on PS5. I
I
bet the
don't-
DualSense with it is amazing.
It doesn't do nothing with it though.
Oh, really?
It's too old.
Yeah, they don't. It doesn't have
I thought
DualSense
it got
support.
an, next gen update.
Doom Eternal probably did.
Oh, Doom Eternal,
Yeah,
yeah.
Doom Eternal probably
but
did.
Doom 2016, between the music and the combat, phenomenal.
Very
Dude, I
arcadey.
played Doom. I had the dumb idea the first time that I played Doom that I would play it to relax before I went to sleep. But by the time that I was done playing, like 3 hours later, I was fucking jacked.
You want to relax to Doom?
Yeah. I mean, I just, let me play this game. I'm going to,
It's a game that turn
Yeah,
your brain
that
off and just
just
shoot
shoot shit. Oh, dude, it's so much fun. Like, I had a couple of bad days. I got pulled over yesterday, or like 2 days ago. What's up with all the maids?
Must be an anime.
Yeah.
Oh, the Maid Cafe, probably.
I made eye contact with that
You guys
last
ever been to
one.
Maid Cafe?
Yeah, I made eye contact with that last one.
You go sit down in a little cafe, and then all the wait staff are either butlers or maids.
That's awesome.
And then they'll bring you like
Do we get
3
femboy
rounds or
maids?
whatever. There's a bar and lounge here we should go check
Yeah, we
out
should-
next. It was like all red when we walked by, and I kind of wanted to go
Kinda
sell
peep
my
it.
soul in there or something.
Is something happening right now?
I don't know. There's
What,
definitely a lot of. So I made eye contact with the last person dressed as a maid. And I definitely thought he was the hotter one, and he absolutely caught me checking them out. They absolutely caught me checking them out, and I just panicked for a moment. It's like looking at them, made eye contact, and was like, "Oh, the fuck?" What were you gonna say?
They're probably the best I've seen in person. I've seen them. I do like right you said earlier. I appreciate people making their own costumes. That takes a lot of dedication.
Dude, that's insane amount of work. Especially the people that like involve 3D prints into their designs, and people that like are fabricating this like hard plastic shit for
See,
their
there's
costume.
like wheelchair cosplay now too. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's
Oh my
fucking
God.
sick.
Yeah.
Dude, animes. People that say
I don't
that
think
anime,
that was a cosplay today. I think
No,
that was
I'm
some
saying
bullshit.
is she's in a she's cosplaying in a wheelchair.
she's cosplaying
Yeah.
I know that,
while in a.
but
She's not cosplaying
Yeah,
as someone. In a
yeah I know
wheelchair.
that. I know that.
Dude,
Yes,
I don't think
I
you
know where
do.
she's from.
I think he made that pretty clear.
I'm saying she's in a wheelchair, but she still cosplays.
right.
Yeah.
And like no
not-
one's being weird about it.
No one's
Which is
being
like the
weird
best
about
thing.
What's
I feel like anime has the potential to be like people have the potential to be really weird about.
again?
People have the potential to be really weird about like anime and cosplay and like gatekeepy about it.
Never mind.
And so,
You know what we should
yeah.
do? We should
What?
do this, but
Ooh,
have
Kurapika.
Salt Fair too.
Oh, I like her cosplay. That's awesome. And Leorio. Love
Who?
it.
That's the guy from
Leorio.
Hunter x Hunter.
Yeah, Hunter x Hunter.
How did I know that?
Just Hunter x
Oh,
Hunter is
Hunter x
fucking
Hunter.
everywhere, man.
Black people
That's
love that
an
anime.
overrated anime.
You just
Come
rate-
at me. It is so overrated.
Black people love that anime.
They do. I wonder why.
I watched the entire anime,
I watched an entire season of it. Not impressed.
and I was like, "Well, you don't like it either."
I don't.
right?
I don't love it. I think it's fine.
Didn't Bleach come back? I've been
The
hearing
manga
people-
came back. Yeah, I think. I haven't read it yet.
I don't watch or read it.
Yeah, I don't know if it's. I don't know if it's animated yet. but I know that they're gonna animate it, and they're gonna animate the return. Ichigo's an adult now, man.
What's up?
Ichigo, he's grown up.
Yeah.
Looks like a
He's
snack.
like a grown ass man.
Kitsuga. Tencho.
What else could they do with that? I mean, after Aizen cut off all the mountain tops in that one blow, what else could they do with that show?
It's like Dragon Ball Super, dude.
I stopped watching after Aizen. I'm like, well, I don't need to be impressed anymore than what I was. Right
That's
there,
it.
So I'm
That's
done.
what I
I'm
got.
out.
You watch Super, then read the manga. Like, what can they do?
What could they do? Yeah. What?
And they're
Is,
still
Isn't
doing it somehow.
Moro's like the big bad guy
That's-
now.
Not right now.
Did
It's-
Vegeta kick his ass
There's
already?
a guy named Granola they're fighting.
Granola.
Yeah.
there's
He's
a
beast.
thing in anime.
He's from Planet Cereal.
Did Vegeta finally? Sorry, go ahead, Crockett.
Oh, like if you go so far, your head is hitting the roof, and now you're just bending your neck, going around in a circle.
Yeah.
You can only go so far until you're.
You can only get so strong.
If your shonen anime goes too long, you can
sorry.
only get so powerful.
Is that a cosplay?
She has an overcoat.
Okay.
It's from Demon Slayer.
Okay. I was like, she didn't do anything.
Crockett looks confused.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it.
Okay, that's it now. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can really only go so far, but they always find a way to like keep it up. Like Boruto are now fighting like gods. Dragon Ball literally became gods. Bleach became like they became like the most powerful thing in the universe.
Yeah, I never finished what was going on. Because I stopped after Aizen arc, so that's like the third arc or whatever.
They did Fullbring or something, right?
But apparently, like Ichigo, like kept getting more powers until he had every power.
Yeah, he was a Quincy, a captain, a fucking Hollow. Yeah, he was like everything.
Yeah, after that, after a certain point, you just gotta like.
That's the problem with Shonen.
Yeah.
Main character syndrome and all that nonsense.
You really have to like know when to end it.
Yeah.
Because
Shonen- yeah,
Full Metal
Shonen-
Alchemist is a shonen
But it ended
when it needed
properly.
to.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it needed to end.
But he isn't like he's not everything. Like Bleach, what he just said. I remember hearing about this years ago. How he has every single power.
Yeah.
That's like typical shonen nonsense there. What happened?
I'm just
Well, it's
adjusting my
just
volume.
because like they finished this season, he got like what he needed to do to kill the last guy, and then they were like, okay, we want like 2 more seasons out of this. And we're like, well, what the hell are we gonna do?
It's like Naruto. Oh, is he Jinchuriki? Okay. Oh,
good.
he's a descendant of a god or whatever the heck that nonsense. Okay, stop it.
Yeah.
It kind of contradicts
Wait,
what
Naruto
he.
really is the Sixth Sage? Are you talking about that?
So his
The Sixth
descendant.
Sage and Sasuke? That was like set up like at the beginning of the show though.
No, not really. We didn't know about that at all. He
Yeah,
was
we
like back then, like the original show, it was like he's working hard to be great. Now
Really?
and later on, it's like he's predestined to be great. Like,
That's-
get out of here.
That's really interesting because I remember. Well, no, I guess it was Madara and the other guy. I remember him and Naruto lore wrong. You're right.
Hashirama.
You're right.
It's stupid.
Hashirama and Madara.
Could you imagine if like at the end of Brotherhood they defeat Father, and then they're just add another
Just
villain?
keep going.
So
That's-
Mother
see, that's the
appears.
issue, is, like, that had
The
to
mom
help
was
you
alive
Have
the
to
entire
fight
time.
their mom.
She
yeah.
was alive the entire. She
She's
planned
like
all of this.
Yeah, she's the big homunculi. She's like the eighth sin,
The sin of sin.
the sin to cover all sins.
What time are we at?
We're an hour.
We're in an hour.
Do you want to wrap it up?
What's up?
Do
Just
we want to wrap it up?
Sure. Yeah, we
We're
can
at
wrap it up.
53 minutes.
We're at
No way.
53. Oh yeah, we still got some time.
Yeah.
So keep going.
Felt way longer than that.
Yeah, we
I
talked to a lot
think
of
I'm
people.
gonna finally lean back into my seat.
Yeah, lean back. Are you relaxed now? You a little bit more?
Jonathan, am I still in frame? Am I still good?
Still in frame?
Okay, great.
Cool.
Woo,
Yeah,
my
just
back hurts.
dude. This cheers, I feel like some king shit right
Dude,
now.
yeah, like I think you could fit like 3 people into one chair if they're small enough.
I'm seeing a lot of katanas here. Are they real?
No, they're all made of plastic or cardboard.
I tell you, the hardest thing is like trying to hear Bryan from all the way over there. I don't know
That's
if you can
true.
tell it on camera, but like, Broly is across the room for me.
The chairs are massive. I also I can hear myself.
Yeah.
So I assume that you can hear me because I can hear myself.
I get like
'Cause
when there's
I
like a
have the
bunch of people
headphones.
walking by,
Yeah.
it's very hard because you'll notice like I'm just like kind of like looking like at a certain point in the podcast I just like look around because I'm like, what's he saying?
I want to.
Do they have cons in Puerto Rico?
Yeah.
They do.
Yeah, I've never been to one because I was just not into it back then. They were just expensive back then, so I never went to one. But yeah, we got a few. They kind of slap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember San Francisco Comic Con. I used to always want to go to that growing up.
San Francisco Comic Con. Yeah. Is it the San Diego Comic-Con?
Yeah. They used to stream that back in the day, right? Or TV commercials and stuff. Remember that?
Who?
San Diego Comic-Con. Like
commercials
What's
on
that channel that did Mancers?
Spike?
Wasn't it used to be on Spike TV?
Yeah, I think so. Or G4 TV, maybe.
G4.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
probably G4. Yeah.
I miss G4. G4 was really good.
It's back.
Yeah, but it's not this.
I feel like it's a shell of its former self. Though.
Yeah.
It's just full of like. It's just they just got a bunch of streamers.
They're acknowledging. What's name's up there, by the way? The guy that looks like you.
Oh, the completions. Yeah,
yeah.
he just got hired for
He's
it.
hired at that.
Dude, that's my best con memory.
Yeah.
He's walking into a room, into an empty hallway full of people. They all just start applauding you.
I love his intro. He grows a beard as he gets stronger or something.
Beer mode engaged. Yeah, Gerard the completionist is a fucking sweetheart. I love him.
I went to my first con with Jordan 2017, right? 16.
Do you guys remember going to your first cons?
Yeah.
My first
I
con.
sent photos of it.
Yeah. So, our first con was what? Momo Con or what was it? Because it was me, you,
And Kazari.
Kazari.
Was that Heroes Con?
I can't think of the top of my head.
I
But
feel
it's,
like- I
the
feel like it was
hotel
Heroes
is
Con.
near my house.
No, because we drove 2 hours. I think.
No, it's not. It felt too.
No, because I think it was in Winston-Salem.
Oh, that was the first one. The second one I'm thinking of.
Second one, yeah.
Yeah, the first one was
The
Winston-Salem.
second one that we went to was this one, but it was at a different hotel. And
Yeah.
So that room, I remember their dealer room was like the size
Triad
of,
Anime Con. There we go.
yeah, it was like, well, when we went to the Queen City Anime Con, it was like the size of what we're sitting in right now.
Oh,
It
Jesus.
was just a hallway.
Yeah.
So,
The entire
That's why I
con
said
was
the
in a
layout
hallway?
looks very familiar.
so this con right here, it's really grown in the last couple of years.
My first con was MacFest. MacFest 2016 was my first con.
What con was it?
MacFest.
Magfest.
Yeah, music and gaming.
That's a big one, right?
Yeah, it was pretty big. I went there with the guy that walked by that recognized me before
Yeah.
the show started. I went with him. Met Ninja Sex Party and Game Grumps. I met Danny from Ninja Sex Party.
Is that
Did
when
you
you
say
walked
sex
in
party?
to
Yeah.
that room and people thought you were the completionist?
Yeah, that's exactly where it was. Yeah, in MacFest.
You could probably tell people right now you're still the completionist.
Dude, they could probably believe me. If he had long hair, we'd be the same guy.
So what's the completionist channel like now running it, Bryan?
One time I want to apply for a job at his channel, and then just show up on camera and like, just don't tell people.
Just look at the camera, wave, walk off.
Yeah,
That'd be hilarious. I'm the only one that gets that joke. Well,
yeah. He was a sweetheart about it. I talked to him for about 2 hours after his panel, and he was a sweetheart. I loved him. I loved anime cons. Yeah, my first one was MacFest, and I met this group of like 4 girls that were playing board games, and I hung out with them all weekend, and I played board games a lot. And then I met Ninja Sex Party.
wait, did you bring your Yu-Gi-Oh cards?
I told you to bring them.
I'm not doing
Dude, every time I come to a con, he was always playing Magic and Yu-Gi-Oh out in the hallway.
That's true. I saw a lot of that. Saw a lot of Magic being played.
Yeah. When
know.
the biggest one I ever went to was Animazement. That's the biggest one in North Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it was like it'd probably been 5,000 people was there or something. It's massive. I mean, there's like every hotel that's around that area,
Mm-hmm.
it's full of cosplayers.
Yeah.
So, and that was like
Dude, the funniest thing in a convention is like leaving the convention and going to like a nearby Denny's or something at like 2 a.m. and seeing all the anime characters eating a Grand Slam breakfast.
yeah. Or just going, you go down to like down the street to a Waffle House, and there's like Itachi's like sitting there eating some waffles or something.
Freezes. I love that picture.
Yeah.
I was vlogging before I came here.
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna finish it, but I said like there's nothing funny going to a con and like normal people walking by asking what the heck is going on. Remember that time we went to the con, the first one, and it was like a black dude like what the heck is going on here?
Yeah. So
Yeah, you remember that?
we're walking into the con, right? This is
Yeah.
the first time we ever went to a con. This random guy walks up to me. He's like, "What's going on here?" He had never seen. Had no idea what was happening. He just saw a bunch of people dressing up, like walking
different
out.
world.
I love that type of interaction. Just the outside world interacting with this like weird,
My man was a bit
Well, I don't
confused.
this weird anime world. It's amazing because they just don't know how to they're trying to understand it. And they're like,
They have
"What
no
is
idea.
He didn't take it like in a weird way. He just like, oh, I guess he learned
He
something.
was genuinely confused.
Jeez, yeah, it was hilarious.
I love when that. I love
That's a
when that
great
happens.
cosplay right there. That's over the garden wall.
The
The-
thing on her head.
Yeah,
The
the
teapot?
little teapot on their head. I love it. That's one of my favorite like little shorts. It's only like 6 episodes long. If you've ever seen Over the Garden Wall, go check that out. Watch it in October. It's amazing.
Hell yeah.
It's definitely like a Halloween show.
Gurren Lagann on your left.
Gurren Lagann, yeah. That's from Premiere.
Yeah.
Sick.
I
Oh, gosh, she's
don't
on.
know, dude, he's
I'm
like,
surprised I haven't seen it. I've only seen one Itadori.
I seen Azula.
Oh yeah. That's all.
This
I
is
saw
the
that.
biggest crossplay or the crossover episode I've ever seen.
Oh, dude, nice shield.
That's awesome.
I want one so bad.
I love it. Yeah, you saw Free Guy, right? You saw Free Guy.
Yes.
What do you think?
Fun movie.
Fun movie.
I know I said fun a lot.
Yeah, we need a little bit of fun though.
No, that movie's awesome.
Yeah, that's it.
Dude,
Probably gonna go see it tomorrow and like review it.
I will tell you this: if you guys watch it,
Yeah.
you just saw a spoiler
Why you?
just now.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
You wouldn't get it though.
I think
till
it
you
got
watch
spoiled on me on Twitter.
It was,
Yeah.
dude, I literally shouted, "Holy shit!"
I've noticed a lot of like, who is it? Universal who owns that rights to that movie?
No, if I say it, it kind of spoils what happens. Because
Yeah.
when that scenes happens,
There's like a
I was
lot
like,
of movies.
Okay, that makes sense. They did some reshoots here, clearly.
That's funny.
And
I'm excited to see it.
I've noticed that lately. Like a lot of movies, ever since like Marvel started letting everyone like crossover, a lot of movies are like starting to use a lot of their properties in other movies. So you got like Space Jam, you have like Ready
Who was
Player
in Space
One and
Jam?
stuff. Just let them whatever. There's crossover like crazy.
Dude.
When there's like if they're making an open world movie, they let the
Open
crossovers
world movie.
fly.
I love the name of that.
the little one.
The concept of an open world movie.
That's what it is. Free
Yeah,
Guy's an open
it's
world movie.
GTA,
Okay.
the movie.
Oh, that's
Space
awesome.
Jams is an open world movie. Ready Player
Crossover.
One is open world.
I still haven't watched
Is
that.
Ready
Yet.
Player One good?
I think it's an okay movie. I like it.
I feel like
like
it's an
the book
excuse to
better,
throw
though.
They're
it.
making a Ready Player 2.
That's a sequel to
That's
it.
a great sequel name.
Yeah, that is a
Ready
great sequel
Player
name.
2.
Might even be a little bit better.
You know what?
What about-
You know, Dan Harmon is good. This is a bit from Don Harmon, but I want to repeat it. You know the movie Now You See It, the movie with the magicians
Yeah.
and all that shit. The movie is called Now You See It. What do you think the sequel is called?
Oh, I know this joke. It's
Yeah.
like,
What do you think the sequel is called?
now you don't.
Yeah, it should be called Now You Don't.
What do they
Now
call
You
it?
See It. The movie's called Now You See It too. Hey,
Hey.
now you see it. Now you don't.
Speaking of directors, so I text Bryan yesterday.
Yeah,
Before,
2 days ago.
About what's the guy's name?
Guy Ritchie,
The other one.
Edgar Wright.
Yeah, Edgar Wright. So
Yeah.
I can't believe I'm doing this. I love doing this, by the way. I
Yeah.
appreciate the hell out of that, Bryan. I've been studying Edgar Wright videos on YouTube.
Dude, he's fucking great.
You ever seen Baby Driver?
No.
You should.
Terrible,
It's
terrible.
fantastic.
But I was texting, you know that commercial?
I'll start a fight right here.
Another commercial about would you steal a car?
No.
No, I love the editing style so much. And I texted
okay.
Bryan, I was like, what the hell is this? Because he's the only guy I know who knows something like
Yeah.
that. Then you tell me it's like Guy Ritchie or Edgar Wright.
Yeah, it's called Grunge.
And I went down this like spiral of videos of studying Edgar Wright and Guy Ritchie.
You watch a bunch of video essays on
Yes,
Edgar
and
Wright?
it's
Dude,
so
they're
good.
so
I
good.
think
Dude.
Tate's gonna have some hot film Twitter.
No,
takes
because
now.
it's like I want to replicate the cause I do edits on Instagram and all that stuff. I want to replicate that style for edit. See how
you
it
wouldn't
become.
download a car.
No, because it's like what Bryan's telling me is like it's a story.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
telling me, fast pace.
It's just compressed
Yeah.
time. That's all it is.
Yeah, and it's like so cool.
I love it.
That's the first time I ever understood something like film like that related. I felt mind blown. It was
Dude, I
awesome.
like high key want to be like a film teacher.
Yeah.
Like I want to like teach film.
Because when Bryan told me,
in
like, he just
university.
spot on.
Yeah.
Because he was in the Rec Room of Dream, too, the drug sequence.
Mm-hmm.
It was there. It was like, yeah.
It's called grunge editing for anyone that's curious.
editing.
It's just quick, fast pace, compressed time. Usually used to like
You've seen it before.
altered mindset. You have seen it. Like almost every
Seen what?
movie. The style that we're talking about.
Yeah. The editing style.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's like-
it's fucking sick.
Yeah.
I love it. I'm glad you
It's
appreciate
good.
it, though,
I mean,
man.
it's good editing.
I love talking about movies.
Yeah. God, you don't know how much weight that was on me, too. It's like, is this edit? No one knew. Googled it enough.
Yeah. No, it's
Yeah.
it's definitely because they don't have official names. Like effects like that don't have official names. So
Well,
just kind of
people
become
call it Edgar Wright.
popularized after the movie that used them. So like Edgar Wright has a lot of like diegetic editing and diegetic motion graphics.
Do you think an American director would ever direct an anime movie? Or you think there is something like that?
I don't know if there is one, but I wouldn't be surprised if that can absolutely happen. Yeah, that can absolutely
I
happen.
think with more like how the climate is,
Mm-hmm.
now, I think how anime is coming just much more popular. I think we're going to see a lot of those in
the future.
Because like those adaptations, they can do so much with them.
Yeah.
There's
for
so
sure.
much material to work because it's such original ideas
Mm-hmm.
that I feel like in the future, dude, it's like unlimited.
Yeah, dude, absolutely.
And I think that's like a pretty bad problem now. Is like we don't have we don't have anything. It's all generic ideas.
Well, I wouldn't even say that we don't have them. We're just not throwing money at them.
Well, the studio doesn't want to put any money into something that's like
It's been there already.
anything that's concrete. But like, if they see something that's super successful, in Japan, they
Yeah.
have some basis to like, well, we can make a Full Metal Alchemist. Could you imagine like a Full Metal Alchemist movie with the American budget?
Nah.
It's like when Japan does it, it's just they do a live action version of the manga, and it doesn't translate.
Yeah,
so
because
well.
they don't have as much
Which don't
budget.
get me wrong. I mean, every time America tries to do like a video game movie, it just eats shit. So
I must have taken a good minute. Jesus, that's awesome. I'm not one for live action adaptations. I actually really don't like live action adaptations of anime. They bother me.
Live, die, repeat.
Could you hear me?
barely.
I said that I don't like live action adaptations of anime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they bother me a
Well,
lot.
that's what I'm saying. It's rare that we ever get a good one.
Yeah, because
Live,
they're
die, repeat.
See, but that's a thing where you're adapting the concept of a thing, right?
Yeah.
Like you're adapting the premise. But when you're doing a live action adaptation of something like Full Metal or like even Dragon Ball,
Dragon Ball does not work in film.
you have to stick so hard to the source material that there's there's no way to do it successfully. So I think live action adaptations are actually unless you're working like live, die, repeat, you're asking for failure.
Well, stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
you make it more. I'm sure Live Die Repeat was not to the T.
Yeah.
But you can take the spirit of something and not make it hot garbage.
That's my favorite kind of adaptation. When you take the spirit of something and then you translate it to the medium that you're adapting it to.
Live action Gundam movie coming out.
Really?
Which
That can probably
do
work.
a really good live action Gundam movie.
Legendary's doing that, right?
I'm not really sure who's doing that.
No, back to what? To cosplaying. Mm-hmm. It's really interesting. I'm saying nothing but My Hero Academia and Demon Slayer.
Yeah.
I've seen thousands of them.
There's a shit ton of.
This is it.
But those are the only ones that I recognize a whole lot. Like I saw a couple of Dr. Stone walking around, Hunter x Hunter, but it's mostly My Hero, yeah. And I wonder,
Have you seen something obscure no one knows, but
there
you
was
know?
one of the ladies that
meeting
were
this
in our
girl at
intro.
What's
Sorry,
that?
go ahead.
What is he cosplaying? That guy.
He's just a.
Yeah, he works at it's a hotel.
just
He's
a cook.
cosplaying as a hotel.
Do you know that
star.
reference? Steven Seagal movie.
Do you think someone's walked up to him like, "I love your cosplay"?
It's what are you talking? I work here, kid.
Just like cosplay.
That's awesome. No, yeah, I've seen some good shit.
It's getting more packed in here now
I've seen
too.
one
Yeah.
Chainsaw Man cosplay, but I haven't seen a Chainsaw Man cosplay yet.
Like the character Chainsaw Man.
Which I kind of wanted to dress up as Chainsaw Man,
Do it. Did you just
but
think
I
that
thought
shirt?
I didn't want to
How would
wear
you
it all day.
drive?
That's the one thing that sucks ass about cosplaying is you're just hot all day. You're comfortable wearing a wig.
How do you drive?
I've been trying to find those masks like that too. Do hers glow?
Yeah, it's got a little LED ring, LED at the end. Boys, I think we're
into a neon.
Kitsune mask.
Kitsune.
Kitsune mask. Yeah.
Katsu or Kitsune?
I always wanted one.
We might have to wrap it up soon. Shit's getting packed.
Yeah, it's getting. It's more noise too. So.
Yeah, we might have to wrap it up soon.
I'm getting overstimulated again.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Yeah.
We got an hour.
Yeah.
We're
I
good.
think
It's cool.
Cool. Tay, you want to send us off?
Bryan, where can they find you?
They can find me on Twitter at Bryan Archilla and Twitch at BryanBrowny.
Jordan.
You can find me at CyberCalamity on Twitter, and you can find me at Cyber_Calamity on Twitter. You can find me at CyberCalamity on Twitch.
Again, if you like that video or sound, what I call it, sound audio. The audio. Hit that like, subscribe, follow button on whatever platform service you're using, and see you next week.
See you next week, and thank you
Take
for
care.
joining us.
Keep it right here for all your anime and manga needs.
Yeah, and shout out to the cosplayers at the beginning for the intro.
I like Vontae's cuts, but I'm gonna steal that. He said boom at the end. Vontae.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so I'm saying bang.
Perfect.
Cut the camera.